dog. What do you have here, my friend?
This is the Sky Industries CPX-2 9mm compact handgun. Just now starting to fire a few rounds out of it.
Yeah, those are the first 2 magazines out of it, correct?
This is the first time I've shot this, so...
Very
yep.
cool. That is the black on black model, it looks like.
Yes.
We have another one here. Yeah, go ahead and throw that at my douche pouch. Uh-oh, an unboxing video.
Oh, yay, unboxing, hooray.
Okay,
right.
Materials, cool.
Yep, we got some manuals, we've got the test casing enclosed.
I'm gonna need that. Here, we'll get to that in a second.
All right. We've got the standard magazine butt plates, and it comes with the extended magazine butt plates for big old beefy fingers. This is the two-tone CPX-2 9mm. This is actually nice looking. These keys are used for the, yeah, whatever. I don't need that shit either. All right, it's nice. Nice looking gun. I'm
really partial to the two-tone. In fact, I'm so partial to it that I think we're gonna use the black on black model for the torture test.
Yes.
Because
yes, this doesn't deserve to get muddy.
Yeah.
This is a nice looking gun.
I kind of like it.
I agree.
Yeah. Like I might even like clean it.
You actually, yeah. Well.
Yeah. That's saying a lot, by the way. All right.
It is, absolutely.
Well, hang on a second. Go ahead and take this. Well, the good news is that Sky, like we said when we initially unboxed it.
Unboxing video?
Yeah. I didn't unbox it.
All right.
Dog did. Includes the test case. Well, somewhere on the way down here, my ear pro fell apart. Data point for you guys. So, my friend Zero over at Funker Tactical taught me this. Go ahead. And you will not suffer the acoustic shock. So, get the materials out of the way here. This is the two-tone CPX-2. Go ahead and fire it up on that far target over there. Magazines do fit in standard magazine carriers. These are 9 or 10 round magazines. It took me a minute to figure out where we were. This a pretty far target for a short pistol like this. But if you look at this thing, it's actually fairly well constructed. This is this is an empty pistol. This is an internal hammer fire design. You can see that there. Somewhat similar to the Keltec product, the PF9. However, this is constructed a little bit more beefy. We'll take this down. You can see that the components in here are metal for this particular thing. And the trigger, I'm going to have to say, even though it's their standard internal hammer fire design trigger, it doesn't have a lot of slop in it, which is something I'm really happy that they've actually perfected. If you guys don't know, the Sky pistols, when they first came out, had some issues. They've revisited those. They've fired ahead of engineering, I do believe, and redesigned these pistols. And come out with the CPX-2 model, and these things are nice shooters, I'm going to have to admit. While we're here, we'll go ahead and take this down real quick. Go to slide lock. Pull out some kind of tool here. Try not to break the tip off dog's knife here.
Yeah, don't break it off.
There we go. Pull this little tab. Release the slide. Comes right off. Now this is that internal hammer fired stuff that I'm going to do slide first. So you can see the slide there. If you one of the major improvements, if we're comparing this to a similar design like the Keltec comes with a polymer guide rod. This is a steel guide rod. You can see that there. Dual spring in there. Stainless steel barrel. Looks relatively robustly constructed. And this is all milled. You can see that's one solid piece in there. Of course, the internals in there. That's the firing pin. It is struck directly by the hammer inside. We'll go down to the frame here real quick. Drop that slide in there. If you look at the frame here, so you guys can see that again real quick. Magazine release. You can see that that slide lock actually moves out of the way when you drop that. The actual action, what gives you that standard trigger pull, then standard internal hammer fire trigger pull, is you can see that you're actually physically moving the trigger. And when the slide reciprocates, you know, it needs to set back a little bit. There you go. You can see that the similar to the Kel-Tec product, here you have a frame. This is the serialized portion here of the actual firearm. The frame actually sits down inside of the grip, which is the plastic or polymer section here. This metal frame sits down in there, and you can see serialed there, and it's held in by 2 pins on the sides there. And I haven't taken it down, but there may be some internal components that hold it in there as well. But you can see the 2 main takedown pins there. Now I'm going to go ahead and reassemble this, take a few more shots out of it, and I'll have some dogs say a couple of words about it. So you've had a chance to run, you know, 5 or 6 magazines through it.
Okay.
I want you to step back from the tall grass here and talk to us about the controls of this gun and all the ergonomics, the ergonomics, the controls, the sights, the whole 9 yards.
All right, I'll start off with the grip. I used to own a Kel-Tec PF9, and I enjoyed how thin it was, but this is a double stack magazine. So now I've got 10 rounds as opposed to 6 in the PF9, or 6 or 7 in the PF9. The grip's not that overly thick. I mean, I've got a Smith & Wesson Shield that, I mean, it's comparable to the Shield, and there's a Glock 17 there. So, I mean, you can see the difference. The grip, I mean, it's textured. It's a nice texturing. It could be a little bit thicker. I mean, I would probably put like some skateboard tape or something, but that's just me. It's just fine the way it is now. It's got the finger grooves there for the front, which I like. I like it. Magazine release isn't protruding out that much. It doesn't get in the way, but it's enough to where you can get your finger on it. And
does it give positive release of the mag? Yeah, we give it a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep. Positive release. The slide lock. Slide lock is functional. I don't have any problems with it.
It does look like it's a piece of polymer.
It is.
Got a
I don't
metal.
know if you can zoom in or not, but it is. I don't have any problems with it. Top of the gun here, the sights, just 3 white dots. You can make it out fairly well. I don't really have any issues with that either.
They're big dots too.
Yeah, they're really big dots.
So they pick up real quick.
They're not excess sights, but they still pick up just fine, especially for the type of gun that it is. It's just a compact concealed carry handgun. And if it's in low light, whether you're in a dark alley or you're in a parking lot or something, you're not going to have any problem picking out those sights. Even though they're not night sights, you're still not going to have any problem picking them out.
That's coming from someone who works in the dark quite a bit. So
yeah. But that's about it. The trigger, I don't have any problem with the trigger. It's the same every time. There's no secondary reset or anything. As you can tell, it's an empty gun. You bring the trigger back. Same reset every time.
Gotcha.
Same. So.
And room in the trigger guard. I noticed that there's a little extra room up there.
Yeah, a little bit of room. If I had like a pair of the mechanics gloves or something. Now, if I had a pair of winter gloves, I may not get it in there quickly or efficiently, but just a pair of like mechanics gloves or thin working gloves, I wouldn't have any problem doing that. No. I do believe CCCY offers a laser attachment as well, and that would be a nice addition that CCCY Industries offers.
I did see those at the NRA convention.
Mm-hmm.
They do offer that. I can annotate that in the description as well. And the other thing I had an opportunity to speak about with them at the NRA convention was the warranty of CCCY.
Okay.
Which was pretty awesome. They actually have an anecdotal story where they have a guy who who had his stolen and CCCY replaced it for him. So there is a no questions asked warranty on your CCCY pistol.
And this is to me, one of the most important selling points is right here. It's made in the U.S.
There you go, right there in Daytona Beach, Florida.
Anything made in the U.S. is a plus.
Cool. Yeah, man. So why don't we go ahead? Give me that one. That's my nice one. Thank you very much. You can. We don't need that. Here you go. Go ahead and take that. And function test it.
Spectre, are you talking about a torture test?
I am.
Oh, that's awesome.
Function test that sucker real quick. 2 rounds. All right, works fine. Lob it in that mud puddle. Like literally throw it.